And welcome back to the Man Cave, everybody. How are you doing this fine Sunday afternoon or Monday? I'll try to get it out today, though. It's Flip and Eric. We're back in the Man Cave, and wow, what a weekend. Man, it's been crazy. Orders galore. Been doing YouTube stuff. I scored that shirt, if you didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good flip or not. Tell me what you think. Is it going to hold its value? Is it going to go up? Or did I just lose money? I think, in my opinion, it can't go down. It can't go down. I'm going to frame it, and I think it'll be worth $1,000. I do. That's just my opinion, but who knows? Who knows? Got to take a gamble once in a while, right? So just a really quick look at my graph here. I've averaged $250 per day this weekend. So today I'm shipping out, well, for tomorrow, but hopefully by the end of the night I can bump up some more sales. But ever since I was bidding on that shirt, I haven't paid attention to my eBay store. And so today and yesterday's sales are not good. I haven't listed anything. I've got a whole stack of shipments from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So my total for the 4-day weekend was $1,045. I will go through some of those with you. But before we start, I got to give two huge shout outs real quick. Okay, so the first one is Ethan over at the Junior Capitalist. Okay, this kid is like killing it, man. I don't know how old he is. I think he's around 12. Anyway, I was in his music video for the Part-Time Pickers song. You know, the first one there. So I was in that video. If you're new to my channel, you might not have known that. Anyway, his dad is awesome. He sent out these mugs to everybody that participated, and I really appreciate it. Oh, and a window cling there. So this kid's really got it going on. I'm impressed. So if you have any kids, honestly, that you want to get them into, e-commerce, reselling, or whatever, tell them to go check that kid out. Tell them to go check him out, and it might motivate him a little bit. I really like his channel. Okay, and next is the B Rocks. Okay, this guy's name is Mark. He is from Kentucky. And he mainly sells clothing. Whoops. He mainly sells clothing, but he does cards too. And he knows I'm in Utah. So when I said I was a huge jazz fan, he went ahead and sent me all these Karl Malone, John Stockton, Grayson Allen, Rudy Gobert. Really cool of him. So I will put their names in the vid here. And yeah, give him a check out if you want, I guess, but I would. I actually had a more formal opening of all those boxes, but with what happened over the weekend, I'm just starting over. Crazy times. Here, I still have not put away any of my estate stuff. I did clean up this area, so that has to be listed, and this stuff is mostly listed. The only things I've sourced today are some items from Walmart. Now, we don't have that big of a problem with ants here or cockroaches or bed bugs, but other places do. And so my Walmart is consistently clearing this kind of stuff out. These are like $1. So I'm going to sell them 4 at a time for like $25, probably free shipping. And yeah, bug killer is something that, like, this is a consumable and you can sell this a lot. If you get a huge order of this stuff and you have the best price, you will sell it. It will always sell. Okay, I got this wrestling candy for 25 cents. I don't know what it is, but if it's wrestling related, it'll sell. And then I got these chainsaw blades, $3 a pop. Now my Walmart, typically after a while, they will put an extra 50% off sign. They didn't do that today, so I just paid straight up $3, and they are online for $15.99. Now, you might wonder why I'm gonna put something online that I'm only gonna make like $7 or $8 on. Here's the deal. Okay, Q4 is coming up, and certain items are gonna start flying off your shelf, whether you're big or small. Everybody's sales increase, and if you pad your store with stuff, things, anything that makes a profit, it's gonna help you out. It really will. So even if you only make $7, $8, like typically I try to 10 times my profit, but right now I'm just gonna load up my store with anything that adds value to my store. Does that make sense? Hope so. Okay guys, and typically in my videos I always show you my sales, and the purpose of this is to show you what is selling in an average guy's store, things you can look out for, and yeah, for you to gain knowledge. So sale number one. So I had an Avon rep reach out to me and basically say that my perfume is cheaper than they can get it from Avon. So like 6 months ago, I got around 60 bottles of perfume for $100. So what does that come out to? Like $1.40. And I've sold all the great ones. This guy wanted to buy 4 of these for me, so I let him get it for $32 plus $10 shipping. Okay, so these are just gonna go in a padded flat rate for $7.75. If you have not gotten your order in for those, I highly suggest it. I would order 100 per month for the next couple months if you're selling more than 5 or 6 items per day. I just realized we've also got to do the giveaway from the last video, so stay tuned. I'll get on that. Okay, next sale is this $15 chicken waterer. They pay $5 shipping or $4 shipping. It does cost me $5.70 to ship out first class. This is a 14-ounce watering dish. These are from the 50s. I got them all for $3 a piece, maybe like $2.50 actually. So they consistently sell. I've been impressed with them. So old farm supplies, they sell. Okay, this next item is going to Israel, and I've started doing direct shipments to certain countries, and I've actually been impressed. I've sold some really high-end swimsuits, sold this, so I just charged $20 shipping, and it actually cost me $21 for this one. And yeah, it's going to Israel. I haven't had any problems not using the global shipping program. Now, I do still use it for, I don't know, damageable items or fragile items, but if it's something like that, boom, send it straight to them. Which actually eBay still takes it over at some point. It's just, yeah, I don't know the difference. Okay, so the next sale, this guy messaged me and said, where is it? There it is. Okay, this guy messaged me and was like, hey, will you take 15? I'm like, sure. So, yeah, pretty nice mug. And if you're new to my channel, which I have a lot of new people right now, I have a guy named Mason that brings me items on consignment. So half of all the profits go in his pocket. This sold for 15 bucks. Free shipping. We didn't make much money off this, but I was sick of looking at it, to be honest. I hate the Patriots. I mean, I guess they're a little better now that they got Cam Newton. Next sale, Michigan Wolverine socks. So anytime you can get your hands on football stuff now that they've started back up, if it's a good price, get it. So these sold really quick for $7 plus $3 shipping. I paid 99 cents for these at my local outlet. This is the last car that I have from all those cars. Who remembers that from like a year ago? Actually, it was probably like, I don't know, it was like the height of COVID. And this guy, he goes and has a yard sale. I'm like, okay. So I pull up there, you know, mask and all, and the guy isn't even outside. Basically, you just looked through his garage, and then when you were done, you made a deal. It was super weird, but I paid 20 cents for all those, sold it for $13, and I think they paid some shipping, so yeah, pure profit right there. Like 20 cents is basically free, right? Okay, so here's what I'm talking about with football-related items going. So these are replica Super Bowl rings. Super awesome. I like them. Is that blurry? So these sold, well, hold on. Our order was the 2 rings, the socks, a plush, and a football, and it was 50 bucks. They also paid like $18 shipping. So this is also from Mason, and we will split the profit. Okay, next sale is this vest. I got a bunch of free clothes from an eBay store owner that was moving to Alaska, and I'm slowly working through them. That one sold for $27. I had to pay Cindy $3 to list it, and it's costing me $8 to ship out. So about a $15 profit. Marilyn Monroe cards. That's a gem mint 10. If you don't know what that means it's perfect and it's a gem. So if it's a mint 10, then it's just, you know, perfect, but gem is like ultra. These are 9s. These are all vintage, 95 and 93. And then we have this dollar of her. All this sold for $35, and I don't know if they paid shipping at the moment. And this was another item from Mason on consignment. Thank you, Mason. Okay, let's do the giveaway from the last video while I look for my next item. So it was within $1 this guy won. BK Justice guessed $219, and this was right after Motivator for You guessed $220. So he undercut you, buddy, and he won because it was $200 even. Now that's actually a bit more than I would usually spend. It's because of this vacuum. It's because of the vacuum. My gal needs a vacuum that works for me, and I thought, well, if she doesn't find one, then she can have this. It's a Kirby. It was $80. It has all the attachments, all that. It's a great vacuum. So usually I probably would have spent around $100 there, but I was fine with $200. Oh, and I don't know if BK Justice has a channel. I'll have to check that out. But Motivator for You does, and he's a motivational speaker. So if you ever want to hear some good words on a whole range of topics, check them out. So over here in my, see, this is what I was saying. So cleaners, bed bug spray, grass killer, all that kind of stuff. All of that is consumable, and everybody buys this at least once a year, right? I mean, if you have a yard or garden, so get stuff like this. These cost me $2.50. I took a best offer of $12. I don't know why. Sometimes I do. He paid most of the shipping, so it ended up being like a $7 profit for me or something like that. Yeah, but consumables sell all day long. And that's just going to go in a padded flat rate. I'm sorry, I was going to try to tell you guys how I was going to ship things, but yeah, padded flat rate. And make sure that you have some really thick, good baggies. I get all mine for free from work. If you don't have them and you're going to ship liquids, I highly recommend getting some thick baggies. Okay, 2 more shirts from the guy that gave me all the shirts. Cindy listed these. I sold them for $18. And they did pay some shipping, not sure how much at the moment, but those are Arizona State shirts, and they sold well for me. Okay, so we sold the last one of this perfume. This is just gonna go, I'm gonna wrap it up with bubble wrap and put it in a poly mailer. On goes, I would not recommend picking up Rare Gold. I would not recommend picking up this or this, to be honest. I haven't sold any of that, so I'm gonna end up clearing it out for one low price. But it meant, you know, the ones that I did get in that lot that sold for 30, 40 bucks a piece, you know, obviously it paid for it all. So if you have to take them to get a good deal on the good ones, go for it. So anyway, yeah, here's all the bubble wrap that I use. It's all free, like I said, from work in the receiving department. And I just take this, wrap it up tight, tape it, and throw it in a poly. So works very well. And the next one we have, oh, I better look this one up. Okay, so the next one we have here is a case of filters. These are specific filters for a diesel engine. It separates water from the fuel. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, 8-9 months ago, I did a video. This guy's selling all his stuff out of a container, right? And he has an employee selling the stuff, and it's a lot easier to barter with somebody that doesn't have any money vested in the items they are selling you. So this kid gave me an awesome deal. I mean, I paid like $5, if that, per filter. I got a bunch of them. So this case sold for $100, free shipping. I'll end up making about $50 off of that one box. The other ones I'll make more per filter because I'm going to list them separately. So this clothing rack was just about full when I hired my assistant, and now it's just flying out of here because she's listing everything for me. So this one sold. I guess this is a team in Mexico or somewhere. I had a lot of interest from Arizona and California, so maybe they're in that area. So I've found that specialty items like that do sell well. That one sold for $30 plus shipping, and super happy about that. Okay, so the next 2 items were sourced from the Nike outlet. This one was in Destin, Florida when I was there about 6 months ago. This sold for $34.99. And then the other item is these Air Jordan shoes. These are called the Dove Zero. These are actually really amazing. And let me tell you something about flipping Nike, because this is my niche. It's what it used to be my niche anyway. Let me tell you, hold on. So what I do a lot of the time is flip really high-end, expensive Nikes, usually in like the $300-400 range if I can. Now, any athletic shoe over $100, you're not gonna pay a final value fee on. So like that shoe right there, so for 125 bucks, that's how much I get, except for the 3% to PayPal. So the way I got these specific ones, they send members every so often. So this is a $150 shoe, right? So they send members every so often $75 off of a $150 purchase if you're signed up with them on their app. They also send you an extra 20% off your next purchase for your birthday. Anyway, I ended up buying those $150 shoes for $75, sold them for $125 plus 15 shipping. So it's an easy, 50 bucks because you don't pay the fee. So I would highly recommend to sign up with Nike and just be on their list, and they'll send you offers every so often. It's worked out great for me. Oh, and you can return things to them within 90 days, no questions asked. If it doesn't sell, send it back. Okay guys, I know this is going long and I have a return. This guy wants to return some. He says there isn't parts in the box or whatever. I think he just wants to keep it. Anyway, so next item. This was a bolo I highlighted in a video not too long ago, but you can find these at Ross. These ones are the Philadelphia Eagles. Nobody in my town is a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles. I live in like Utah, off the beaten path. So these aren't gonna sell at Ross, right? So I picked these up for, I guess 40, I don't know. It's what it says on the bottom of the shoe. And sold them for $100 even and free shipping. So yeah, there's 60 bucks minus shipping. So there's 50 bucks, easy peasy. Go to Ross and look out for Specialized Air Zoom Pegasus shoes. Okay, this is the last, well, besides a pipe snake, this is the last item of the day. It's a Bung Lu Su. I guess this has to do with the Man Show or Adam Carolla. Anyway, it was free for me and sold for $12.50 plus $4.99 shipping. Okay, the last item, which is late getting out, is this pipe snake. Paid $2 and something cents for those, and yeah. Okay, so I know I have a lot of new subscribers today. I think I jumped up like 200 subscribers overnight. So to all of you that came over, I really appreciate you. If I didn't introduce myself properly, my name is Eric. I am from Northern Utah, and I flip anything. I flip anything. I mean, I've flipped houses even, you know what I mean? So that's why my name is Flippin' Eric. This is my man cave. This is where I do business, and I'm glad you made it over. I really appreciate you tuning in today, guys. I appreciate the support. You guys have been great. I love you all. So I hope you learned something from me today, and I hope to keep the content coming for you. Sometimes I might take a break when eBay gets nuts, because right now it's nutty. But yeah, like I said, take care, stay safe. Drop me in the comments your eBay store, and I want to follow everybody that follows me. I want to follow your eBay store so I can buy from you from time to time if there's something that I need. Peace out, guys.